Chris and Tammy end up in Puerto Rico. They look terrible, sleeping on the beach, that kind
on
of
the
thing.
beach.
Yeah.
On the beach. I ran into Chris one day, and I didn't see Tammy, but Chris looked like hell. And I'm sleeping on the beach in Puerto Rico is dangerous. Not only can you get robbed, or she could have got raped, and they both could have gotten killed and robbed, but you got all these animals moving around at night, or all these spiders and all this stuff. I don't know how they did it, but they got down there and they couldn't get out, because I think they were pretty good with their money at one point till they got on the drugs and before they met Paul Heyman.
Uh-huh.
Because Paul Heyman, and this is Chris and Tammy's fault, mostly Chris. So he put them in charge of buying tickets, or he put them where they would buy the tickets. Sometimes the money wasn't there. Guess what these two damn Rhodes Scholars would do? Use their own money with the tacit understanding that Paul would reimburse them. Guess what happened? Paul didn't reimburse them. So, and they've told me this story. Chris told me this story, that he owed him thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Which I'm thinking, who would put these expensive tickets on their own personal card? Here's a story about Paul Heyman, and somebody clued me in on this. If they got you a ticket and you wanted to reimburse yourself, if you took it to the ticket office and had it changed either higher or go up to first class, you just pay the difference between what you've already paid and the first class fare. But that got your name in the purchaser's column. So if the ticket says $800, say first class was $1,000, you shoot it up to the $1,000 mark, the first class. Then when you went to be reimbursed, you get the whole $1,000 that you've only invested $200.
Uh-huh.
I ran across Paul Heyman one time in some airport, and he was there a long time. I'm standing outside waiting for a cab, and I kept looking in there, and I kept looking in there, and kept looking in there. He kept pulling these, I guess it looked like tickets to me. I was outside, but that's what he was doing. So he could have stood there for 20 minutes and made him 25 grand. Man, I saw a lot of cons, but that was one I had never heard on, and I would never even think to do that. So I would think, oh, I can't do this. Somebody's going to catch it. But it was his own company, and he would do this with WWF tickets too. I don't know how they didn't catch him, but they did.
Well, they did catch him in WCW, didn't they? I think that's why Bill Watts fired him.
In ECW?
No, in WCW, like 92,
oh,
93,
yeah.
something like that.
That's where he was doing it.
Mm.
He was doing it in WCW because I saw it.